You know what? It's recording. Lily and I, West Coast grudge races. You sound crazy, you're on video right now. I would greatly appreciate it if you hit the subscribe. What is up, guys? Welcome to Life on Review. We are putting some little swag stickers. Oh, shiza, on our suit, bro. Only the good stuff, though. Brands we know in racing. Thompson. Alright, we're back at it. So where we left off was just finished the body and we got some stickers on. I don't want to go crazy with stickers, but I do want to get some one-to-one scale manufacturers. So Mickey Thompson, Magnaflow, those are cool, like the authentic stickers. You can also just print some stickers. But that's where we left off. Just finished up the body, all that in episode 2. So in this episode, we got some different kinds of like vinyl sticker pinstriping. We're gonna try to put on the car around the window, windshield seal, the door seals, stuff like that, just to give it some better look. Got 2 different brands. This one's from Amazon, a Chinese brand. 3mm is the thickness, and this one's a premium grade vinyl. I think this is for real cars, but full-size cars, it should work. This is probably the one we're going to use. This is 3/16 of an inch. So yeah, and then we have our battery strap to install. We're going to go ahead and get our powertrain put in today and maybe do the first couple test hits. We're also working with some new equipment, some cameras and stuff like that, so everything's kind of coming together. But let's jump into this and get it going. So here we have we used the Tamiya cans, and one thing is there's so little paint in those cans, and like I've never used this much paint, and I've painted other things before. You're not getting much for your money. It's good stuff, but so these are the Duratrax cans. So let's see what this RC paint from Horizon, straight black. But even just feeling it, like you can feel the paint in this can. When you get those Tamiya cans, brand new, there's not a lot of paint in them. Actually, a gentleman commented on the last video about how much paint it took was crazy, and I agree. It was crazy. I was shocked. But there's not much in those little cans, so it's like 3 cans makes 1 can, so anyway. Go ahead and twist this around. These are just Duratrax paints we're going to use in other projects. Where are we at here now? So yeah, I guess we'll just continue first off by doing the striping on the body. So I want want to clean this off a little bit, and then we will get some pinstriping put on here. Actually, it's still pretty clean. It's been a little dusty in here, so yeah, so all these like seal pieces too, I want to try. Let's see if this stuff sticks on here. TFX vinyl pinstriping. Okay, so it's looking like we're gonna have to cut strips of it. All right. Okay, so change the angle on camera so you can see a little better. So the scissors were cutting real nasty, so I'm not gonna be able to use that. You don't want that edge. You don't want that edge on your body like all torn up like that. So we need to find some better scissors. Okay. Okay, well, so we do need to cut it, see? So let's just take a little test piece and see what it looks like real quick with the little edges. So if this was gonna be this seal to here, right? Huh. You guys, that might be a little too much, huh? Damn, we're gonna need the world's thinnest stripe for this. It does stick really well to the Lexan though, so whatever kind of vinyl sticker it is, this TFX, this is nice. I'm gonna use it on other projects. Oh, okay. I see what you did there. Okay, so we don't need to get a perfect line down the center, because that clear peels off. Okay, it's just like a double vinyl. Okay, duh. All right. Okay. Well, let's grab this piece here, and we'll put it somewhere else, and see what it looks like. If I can actually get it. Dang, it sticks good. You see that? Sticks good. Okay. So let's see what about like on this door piece here. Never used this before, so I'm just trying to. Oh, did I pull it right there? Oh yeah, you can stretch it, but you gotta be careful. We're just messing around right now, but I mean, I don't know how much we want to do with the striping. It's making it look a little, I don't know. I mean, it looks cool. I guess what we should do is just try it all, and then if we don't like it, we'll just peel it off. So, because I think there's gonna be spots where this is just too much. Like the windshields will probably be fine, but the door seals and stuff, this might be too thick. All right. So let's go ahead and cut this one here. Let's see what this. So if you do something like that, and then we peel off that clear layer, use your nail to kind of get it down on both sides, like that. And then if you peel off this clear layer, okay, so that looks good. I like that. So let's do all the windows, and we'll see where we go from there. All right. not gonna let this whole video run. That'd be crazy.
But let's go ahead and get this peeled off there. Oh, not what I wanted, but that's alright. We'll figure it out. So what I'm gonna do with this guy is start right here. That's a little funky right there, don't it?
Okay, so this is the trim piece here that I just did with the vinyl, and I was able to make this bend, and I really like how that's looking. Okay, so you can see that side, right, with the black stripe on the seals. Okay, let's go back to the other side with no seals. All right, so there's no seals here. So if you flip it back around, let's check it out. All right, right there. So that's looking a lot better, I think. So we're gonna keep going with this. We're gonna apply all this vinyl. We might get a thinner one for the doors and the hood and the trunk, but for the window seals, this is gonna work well. So let me get that going and we'll be back. So this pinstriping stuff is working very well. So we need to do one across the bottom. Just cut it a little long because it's gonna bend too. See? Come in. Okay, sorry about that. So, like I said, cut a little extra because the radius is gonna take up some travel. So, but look, that's gonna be perfect. And then this one, we could probably get one whole piece. Sometimes it's just easier to do it in sections too. Like I had a rip right on one of these and I ended up replacing this section on the pillar. And I could pretty much, if you have one little flat seam, it's not that big of a deal. Oh, that's interesting. So anyway, let's go up, across, and down. More. This guy. Okay. All right. So now this edge, we can pick up the plastic like that. Because now that we got, let's see if we can get this over here. Now that we got this edge where we want it. So. Boom. Just like that. not what I was trying to do at all. This section need to come off. Got that boy right there. Boom. Like that. Now, doesn't matter which one we do first. All right, there we go. Sweet. Boom. There you go. Boom.
That's going to do it for the window seals.
All right. Here we go. On to the powertrain. So the RTR kit comes with a Firma system, the Smart Tech system, but it comes with the 5500 kV setup. So they make this stock class 3300 kV. So this is the one we picked up. So the RTR comes with a beefier setup. It's like 100 plus amp and a way faster motor. So I'm not sure how well this is going to do in this chassis, but we're going to give it a shot. And if it doesn't work in this, we'll put it in something else. And then for batteries, we got some cheapos. Ovonics, 5200 milliamps, 50C discharge. That's fast discharge rate, so it should be good for drag racing, short bursts. It's 2S, so it's just the 2 cells that are required. You can only run 2S in most classes. Standard voltage. Okay, hold on. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna charge these up. Let's go ahead and open these real fast. Okay, look, maybe some oil from the motor. It's weird because it's sealed and brushed, so brushless. So it's a nice little package, though. Okay, so it's got all your plugs. Man, this Spectrum stuff is pretty nice. Like the case and the machining feels good. Alright, so there's our motor. Here's our electronic speed control unit. I thought it was in there. Okay, there's the unit. It's got some mounting blocks there. Crazy little heat sinks on it. Looks cool. I like that they're making stuff. Like if you're gonna make this stuff, make it look cool. Like this is a little fan protector, but like a little screen or a cage, but it looks cool. And these are little heat sinks, just to absorb. They're just solid little blocks of aluminum. They absorb the heat from the sensors, but they made them look cool. I like that. I like when stuff has a multi-function to it, you know. Anyway, let's see what else we have. 3M adhesive, stick it down. Cool Firma Smart Tech stickers. I like these ones. Those are cool. The little wheel. Those are cool. I'm such a dweeb for stickers. I don't even know why, but I like them. I don't know. Thanks for choosing Spectrum to receive awesome brand stickers. You also need to register. All of us Spectrum. Spectrum.com, register your product. So I'm going to do that because I'm the kind of guy, I will send this shit in if something ever happens. So I will. 85 amp tells you parameters. Okay, here's the program card. So punch, brake force, run mode, motor rotation, and voltage. So that's pretty cool. Definitely going to use that. Here's our instruction manual. They make it easy. It's all color coded, which it should be, but this is pretty straightforward, guys. You guys know what the drill is. And if you don't, there's videos about that kind of stuff. This is a build video, so you get the picture. And here is another manual. This one's like a cool little booklet, which I do like because so what I'm trying to find out where did they put that sticker? What is that? Oh, okay. All right. So that's what you get in these Firma Smart Tech kit. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna take a pause right here. I'm gonna go slam these on the charger, and then we'll be back with the install on this bad boy. Ovonics batteries. And we're gonna go charge these bad boys up. Okay, so just brushing through the manual here. Everything's pretty straightforward. So we'll go through the settings and fine tuning later. So for now, let's just get this stuff installed. So I'm gonna move this out of the way. We're gonna take our program card and set it over here with the rest of our stuff. And we are going to, right out in front of me, this is the perfect spot for this. Let's bring these over. Let's bring the Supra over. Well, there's probably good. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I want you to be able to see what I'm doing majority of the time. So let's go ahead and place it that way. So the cool thing is because this is the Firma, yeah, it's gonna bolt in right here. So even though I custom made this combination, it's gonna be a factory style because the Losi is using this Smart Tech stuff in their ready to run kit. So it's gonna go this way. So let's go ahead and grab the driver. Dynamite charger there. Yep. So cool. Really pumped that this is gonna be a factory style installation on here. Man, I wouldn't be surprised if other people do this setup after watching this because it makes sense. Man, if that stripped it, dude. Wow. Okay. Well, be very careful because I just stripped the plastic on this mount. Barely even tightening it. Like, I don't know
what happened there. How far that's supposed to go down.
Okay, so yeah, it doesn't, there's gonna be an air gap between the bottom here. It's kind of frustrating. I don't know, that's the second thing on the chassis as far as plastic goes that kind of strips, so come on, Losi, what you doing? Like, I really didn't tighten it that much, man. Anyway. Okay, so we ended up getting a little set here. So this is our receiver, just a Spectrum 3000 series. Here's our 996R metal geared servo, which will work perfectly fine for this, cheap and reliable so far. And then we got ourselves a Horizon Pinion Gear set with the right pitch, 48 pitch. So we're gonna go, we'll go in the middle, and we're gonna go 18 tooth and see what that one does. So let's go open this up. It's nice to have different ratios. You're going to need this for drag racing, I would assume. You want to dial it in perfect, you know. 19, so 18. So we're going to go 19, yeah? 19 work? 18. Let's go 18. There's an 18. The set screws are in this bag, so be very careful. There's our set screw. And what I like to do, I always keep a little tiny jug of blue Loctite. And I like to put this on my Pinion Gear, and just a little. Ah! No, it's fine. what a weird thing to happen, but that's okay. Because I got it here. Okay. So, now that we have that and that, we're going to take this. Line up the flat spot, and it said just to use the end of the shaft as a reference of where to stop, so that's what we're gonna do. Let's go. Okay. If you don't have one, I suggest you get one. This is a adapter pigtail. It comes with 2 bullet connectors here. And then look at all these different plugs. So no matter what kind of plug, you got Dean's connector, regular old style, these X60s or whatever they are, X160s, Dean's, whatever they are, you're covered here. So those are cool. Make sure you grab one of those. Okay, so we're getting ready to just put our motor in here. And found some nice hardware that's going to work. pulled our back tire out. I'm gonna position the motor to where the wires are going as clear path as possible toward the speed control. So on this side there's no so it's not rubbing on this piece or rubbing on this piece. It comes up right in the middle there. I'll show you in a second. Oh boy. Put these on the outside for a second. So it says something interesting. It says to take a piece of paper to set your gear lash there. I've never seen that method. I'm sure it works good. What I normally do is just look at it. And when I get it, you don't want to shove it all the way in. You want it to have a little tiny gap in the teeth. You'll also be able to hear this if it's too tight for you. Okay. So our gear lash is set. Our motor's tight in there. Easy peasy, man. Easy peasy. So we're gonna run it right over here, right through there. Try to keep them as straight as possible through there. That should work. Might want to run them some other way, but for now, this is how we're gonna run them. Through that. Anyway. You can see back there. That's how the motor's looking. Right there. Okay. That should be fine. Not mad at that. Not too mad at that either. Kind of like that. We might hit the body. We'll see. We'll see. Might run it down here. I don't want the rear suspension to interact with it. So, for now, let's just... We'll see if this works. We'll go with that for now. And we're pretty close. Let's get this servo in here.
We'll call it Powertrain. Okay, motor's installed. Install on servo. Use a 2mm hex drive. Remove 4 screws on top of front brace. So it's talking about 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, it's talking about this guy. One. It's interesting. I should take this top piece off. Are they the same size, those screws? Yes, they are. So all 4 of these screws on top of the servo, where the servo mounts, all 4 of those are the same size, and you'll need to remove them. Or at least that's what it says. Okay. Remove 4 screws of servo mount to the brace, and there's 4 on the bottom, apparently. Oh, shit. Well, that's interesting. It's these 4 here. Okay, it's going to pull out the entire,
I'm going to go ahead and get this servo mounted and a couple other little things. You guys know the drill with that. And we'll be back. We're almost ready for power up. The batteries will be ready. And we can do some test hitters. So, yeah, we'll be right back. Okay, so we got our Ovonics 5200 milliamp per hour 50C 2 cells on my
Team Orion chargers. Look at them going. Look at them going. Look at all them batteries. Look at all that battery shit. Anyway, these are going. So when these are charged up, we should have some brand new batteries to throw in our Losi 22S drag chassis. Okay, so very strange is you have to remove this whole side piece to put the servo in, this mud guard. So anyway, you're gonna get something like that on the chassis, and then I guess that's gonna give us room to slide the servo in right here. So just be aware there are some interesting things that go into setting this up, but that's boring. I'm gonna do that and get the rest of the electronics going. Okay, so one thing cool I noticed, I really hope this lower KV Spektrum system works, because it has this everything. It has the tab, the knob there to fit in this hole, and everything mounts up where it should mount up, which is really cool. So you know, there's no guessing where stuff goes. There's no Velcro or sticky tape. It's pretty much all like plug and play, ready to go. See, that goes on right there. Okay, so one of the reasons they have you take this guard off is to it pinches this servo wire, which is kind of nice. That looks good. I like that. So that's one thing. Just be very careful. The plastics on this have been questionable for Losi. I'm not the happiest about the whatever plastics they used on this chassis. Anywho, just yeah. And one other thing is this arm on the other side, the servo wire comes out right in the middle, which probably the same on most servos, and I had to bend the wire down to fit through this little hole on the other side. So I don't know what the deal with that is, but it's kind of a flaw. This doesn't allow room for the servo wire. But we got our power switch mounted up. Everything's good to go. We're almost there. We're gonna run this to the receiver box over here like that, and put the receiver in, and then we're good to go. Boom. Okay, this is where we're at with it. Both of our Ovonic batteries are charged up. We're gonna leave the gear cover off in case we need to make a pinion change. We got that pinion kit from Dynamite Horizon. It's a 17 through 21, 48 pitch. We got our bind key chip for the Spektrum receiver. Antenna we're not going to use, body clips. And we are all the way set up. This thing came out pretty bangering. Let me move the body real fast. I'll show you some of this guy. So I mounted my receiver on top of the box because it didn't fit inside, and this was the cleanest way for it to come out. I'm really happy. This is that tray where you're whoa, rookie, where the servo wire goes there. So this is going to be the first time we turn it on right now. So let's turn on let's put the bind key in. Okay. Let's go ahead and power it on. That's cool. So that's looking pretty good. Fans on. Cool. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're gonna hold the bind button and turn our transmitter on. Sometimes you gotta do it twice. There it goes.
A few things happen here. It took a minute to bind, so I had to wait, tried it a few times. So just give that a second, it'll go through. The other thing is, no matter if I switched forward, reverse settings on the control, it would not run faster in forward than reverse. So after doing a little bit more digging, figured out you need to switch the poles on the motor. And you'll see in the next few scenes, we have 2 of the leads switched. That gave us forward, went back through, set up the controller properly, and everything's good to go. More juice in forward.
Okay, so where we got to is we got all of our striping done and most of our stickers on, and we left the gearing out so that if we need to do some different gearing, I pretty much figured out how to go over this speed control setup. I'll show you that in a further video when I do the tuning and we start playing with suspension. I'm also leaving this off until I pick my Pinion Gear. So this is the battery. I don't know how these are gonna do. We might bite the bullet and get a good, you know, brand quality battery. We're gonna be racing, so we'll see. And on the Firma there is a smart wire coming off the speed control. And that's for the controllers that use the smart tech, and it gives you battery data, but you can just take that one and shrink tube it or something. That's what I did. I just wrapped it down and shrink tubed it. I'll show you in a second here. But you could use the old style Dean's regular plugs. So here we go. Let's this guy up. Let's see. And one thing too is the motor was running faster in reverse, and you can just change the pole on one of them. I know it's weird, but that's what you do, and then it fixed it. But our motor's in ESC power. Receivers here. You can see I just did one zip tie in the middle and kind of ran them down, and that seemed to work out pretty good. That's the battery in there, and that servo we was showing you in there. I'll do a little spin here. Pretty cool with the way it looks, and I'm happy with that. I'm trying to get this shot for you
you guys so you can see what it looks like. So, here, let's set this down for a sec. Grab a transmitter here. Go ahead and what's going on with it? Yeah, I had to get out the old soldering gun here, the old Weller, and change this, cut this plug off here, this guy. I do like these connectors, but I don't have any, and I was not gonna wait, and I have tons of batteries that have Deans, so for now this will work. You can hear the fan, see the light. So there it is. Our powertrain is installed. Yeah, I have one little test run just to set this trim and stuff, but we're gonna get the rest on camera and show you guys where we're at and do tuning. But yeah, really pumped about how this setup came out, and I hope you guys enjoy. Later. That's gonna do it for episode 3. In the next episode, we are sending it. So we're gonna get some speeds, some cool shots of it, burnouts, play around with the tuning, suspension, a couple little things. Might hook up with some other guys that are running these rigs. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. Have fun. Later.